welcome to the RPG Alliance Game Master Profile Series, but in this case we have a very special guest. We have one of the brothers, owners of Zero Issue Brewery, who is one of our sponsors. So this is Mark. Welcome, Mark.
Hello.
So Mark, I first noticed or became aware of Zero Issue Brewery because I know you have once a month D&D. And when we were doing the convention, we thought, if we want to have a beer sponsor, why are we not looking at someone who loves D&D? So tell me how you started getting D&D in your beautiful tap room, which we're shooting in today.
Got started actually because of Jake. He's one of our regulars, a really good friend of mine, and he's going to be doing one of the spots, tables.
He's running both games for you, buddy.
I didn't know what to call it. I know what he's doing, but I didn't know what to call it.
Yeah, he's running both the morning and the afternoon session. You guys have a dedicated table so people can come and play.
Sweet.
And drink your beer.
Sweet. But yeah, he actually got to know him just from drinking beer, and he's I played D&D for years. Got me out into a group with him and some friends, and fell in love. And then we talked about, it's like, why don't we do that here? We're looking for really cool things to do in the tap room, and it seemed like a really good fit. And yeah, it's been a really big success.
Tell us a little bit about the backstory of Zero Issue Brewing and about your unique art concepts that you use on your cans.
So
I love it. I love those cans.
You're doing SCTV?
Yes. 3D cans.
So Zero Issue got started by my brother and I, and we used to homebrew, got really in-depth into it, and eventually just started our own brewery once things became a little bit easier here in Alberta. Mm-hmm. Once we settled on the concept of comic books and really comic books and science fiction, we reached out to the local our comic book artist community through Panel One at their yearly convention, I guess. It's just a small little comic book convention in Hillhurst, Sunnyside, and went around, talked to a bunch of the artists, and gave them our prospectus and got them to submit samples. We ended up actually choosing an artist from Winnipeg, Scott Ford, who this was one of his first designs.
Nemesis.
The Nemesis IPA. And yeah, he just blew us away by the quality of the art and everything that he did. He's just amazing. But that's really what we really wanted to do with this, is to give back to the comic book community that we really love so much, and just employ local artists and give them exposure and reap the benefits, because this is amazing. So you love comic books. Tell me how you came to love comic books. Really, just since I've been a kid. Most of the comic books that we have in the tap room itself, which we have comic books in the tap room, are ones from my personal collection, which I gotta say, my wife is very happy to get out of the house.
I know your menu's always changing. You're always trying out new brews, and then you're mixing and matching new artwork. And I know you just had a new series of artwork come out. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, so we do have our core lineup, but we also try and do at least a monthly release of something different. Keeps things fresh, keeps it more interesting for us, because we love different styles of beer, and it allows us to have new artwork. So here's a couple of the newer ones. Well, we'll call it new old. This the green can here is our porter, which we did bring out a year and a half ago, and it's back. Which I love the artwork for that. Mm-hmm. Plus one of our August brews, the Shackleton Galactic Saison, which actually is part of a comic publishing series that we do. So these guys that do the Shackleton comic book, we publish their book, they give us the art for the can, we brew the beer. It's a really great collab, and it's an opportunity for us to give back to the community that has given so much to us.
I follow your Facebook page, and that for me is a great way of seeing all the neat events you folks do here. Not just the D&D once a month with Jake, but also I saw that you guys are having a kind of artist come and draw event. Talk a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, so you can, all of our taproom events, we do make Facebook events for. We also publish things on Instagram, Twitter, at zeroissuebeer.com. There you go, Lisa. And the drink and draw that you mentioned is actually just a couple of artists come down and basically do draw in the tap room, and they invite anybody else to come around and with them. And Nathan Miller kind of heads it up, and he's one of the Shackleton guys, and he actually is the artist on this can. Happy to finally get his name on the can.
Mark, I know promoting local artists is really important to what you and Kirk are trying to do here at Zero Issue Brewing. And every time we come in, we see a new range of artwork on the walls. Tell me when you guys have that.
So this summer we started a program where artists can display their art in our tap room. We've had 2 artists so far, very talented, where they're here for an extended period of time, and you can purchase their art in the tap room. So everything you see on the wall is available for purchase, and 100% of it goes back to the artist. We take no cut. We don't want any. We just want to support people that make amazing things. Like, this is unbelievable. So if any artist wants to be featured in our tap room, just get a hold of us. Either message us through Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I think you can do those things. It seems reasonable. Also on our website, there's an email, info@zeroissuebeer.com. Send us an email, give us some samples, or point us towards some examples of your work, and yeah, we'd love to chat.
All right, thanks Mark for having us here at Zero Issue Brewery. We really love shooting in the tap room, so appreciate it a lot, and we're going to see you at our convention. So folks, if you want to try some of Zero Issue Brewery finest brews, come on down to their tap room here in Northeast Calgary, or come down to the RPGA Alliance convention October 20th at Dickens Pub. Dickens Pub also has some of their beer on tap. That's our venue for this year's RPGA Alliance convention on October 20th. If you want tickets, please go to tabletopevents.com and look up RPGA Alliance convention. And Mark and his brother and their Dungeon Master Jake are going to be there running games both in the morning and the afternoon program. So come on down, and they'll have something very special for you if you're a D&D fan. I'd like to thank Mark, Zero Issue Brewing, Dickens Pub, and we'll see you at the con.